This is your Fox 47 News Flash.
Welcome to your Fox 47 News Flash from the Digital Newsroom. I'm Chris Lewis, and these are the top stories that we're following. The Michigan Civil Rights Commission has voted to dismiss Augustin V. Arbulu, director of the Michigan Department of Civil Rights, according to a press release. This has been a challenging time for the commission and the department, said Commission Chair Alma Wheeler-Smith. Now it's time for the department to turn forward to the important work it's created to do, investigating and enforcing civil rights laws and helping the state of Michigan become a more equitable and inclusive place. Arbulu took a leave of absence after making inappropriate remarks about a woman he said outside of a meeting at a suburban Detroit middle school. An investigator reviewing the incident said Arbulu told her if he did make an inappropriate comment, he was referring to his adult daughter. The vote was 5-2 in favor of dismissal. The city of Potterville has decided to outsource its fire department services on Tuesday night. The decision was made following a unanimous vote by the Potterville City Council during a special meeting on Tuesday night. The services will be outsourced to Benton Township Fire Department, which is fully operational with the proper emergency staff and fire equipment. The Benton Township Fire Department proposed the idea back in May and had been responding to fire emergencies in Potterville before that time. The Potterville Fire Department was hampered by 2 fire engines failing inspections earlier this year, as well as its lack of medical first responder licenses. Recent shootings that claimed the lives of young people sent shockwaves through the community. The Lansing Police Department is taking a proactive approach to youth violence by teaching conflict resolution practices for kids. The initiative is called GREAT, an acronym for Gang Resistance Education and Training. The program is led by the police department to prevent delinquency, youth violence, and gang membership. Conflict resolution, anger management, decision-making, said Lieutenant Rodney Anderson, goal setting in terms of things like where you want to be when you grow up and how to get there can often be a deterrent from poor decision-making, such as violence and things of that nature. Parents say community resources like the GREAT program is needed to help place young people on a positive path and deter them from negative influences. A Facebook video is getting a lot of attention in Bath Township, all because a local man explains why feeding bread is dangerous to wildlife birds. Fox 47 reached out to a bird expert to ask the do's and don'ts of feeding wildlife birds. The rule of thumb, don't feed wildlife with only a very, very few exceptions, said Dennis Laidler, a Potter Park Zoo educator. One of the worst things you can feed the animals is bread. It's basically junk food for birds. It's mostly just carbohydrates. It's in a processed form, and it's not natural to the diet of any species of birds found in Michigan, Laidler said. If you want to feed the birds, Laidler suggests that you do some research and get a quality bird feeder and natural seed mixes. Learn more about all of these and all Mid-Michigan's breaking news on fox47news.com.